Hello, everyone. It's Dennis with Collider Games, and I'm here with,
What's up, guys? It's your boy Dorian here.
and we're here to talk about the newly announced Batman game. I called it another Arkham game, but some people got mad at me for saying that. I mean, it's in the same lineage of game. It's a Batman game. Gotham Knights was finally revealed. It's been teased, kind of like the worst kept secret in the gaming industry, that this game was coming out, and also what it was going to be. Focused on, which is, the Court of Owls, which we got to see. They showed a trailer at DC Fandom and also about 7 minutes of gameplay. What's your initial reactions, Dorian?
I'm loving it. I'm so hyped for this. I did not expect us to get as much content as we did. I thought we were just going to get maybe a teaser trailer, maybe a confirmation that the Court of Owls will be involved and things like that. But for us to get 7 minutes of gameplay that looked really good, like you said, it definitely feels in the same vein as the Arkham games. It's definitely the same world, same universe, just upgraded. You could see the differences, but definitely feels like the same type of Arkham Knight type thing. So loving that, and it really took me by surprise that you could play the whole game co-op mode. Like
Yeah.
if you really want to, I'd really sold me after that. But I mean, as soon as they said Gotham Knights, as soon as they said we could play with the Bat family, I was already in. So definitely surpassed my expectations for this panel.
Yeah, the trailer kind of begins with Bruce Wayne sending a like post-death message telling the Bat family, "Hey, I'm gone, but you guys gotta take up the mantle and fight all the criminals and whatnot." Seems like a mix between the two comic book stories in spirit, anyways, with the Court
Hmm.
of Owls and also Death of the Family, which I
Hmm.
don't remember if that included Batgirl or not. But I know it included Nightwing, Red Hood, and Robin, which I'm assuming this is the Tim Drake Robin, or I wonder if is it the Damian Wayne Robin? I'm
I
not
believe it's
sure.
the Tim. I believe it's the Tim Drake one. I could
Okay.
be wrong.
But anyway, so you can play co-op in this game, which I think is the biggest kind of announcement feature to this compared to the other ones. I had mentioned, like, I had played the first two Arkham games, but had never finished them, and it wasn't due to based on quality because I really
Hmm.
liked it. It was just at the time when they came out, I just didn't have enough time. So with this co-op feature, I feel like it's gonna drive me more. There's more incentive for me to keep playing and finish the game. And yeah, they showed that 7 minutes of gameplay showing the co-op mode with the kind of co-op combos that you can do along with your regular fighting moves. Graphics look great. It's definitely kind of what we expected, but with a few surprises as well.
Yeah, like not to say that I was underwhelmed or anything like that. Like I'm glad that they're keeping the same format. Like if it's not broken, don't. I mean, if it's not broken, don't. You don't have to fix anything. And they've hit the money with these Arkham games. So if they're just giving us something familiar but upgrading it, I'm all fine with that. Like we said, that co-op mode. I truly did not expect that ever to
Hmm.
be introduced in a Arkham game or any type of game that they created. So for you to be able to do it from start to finish, that's crazy as hell, and that's cool as hell, because I can't wait to see like we said, what type of moves you'll be able to do, what type of combos, the villains that we'll face, and doing it together. That's insane. But I thought it was a bold choice. Like you said, they're trying to mixing these two comic book stories together, but I thought it was a bold choice. Like I'm sure we'll get flashbacks of Batman or something like that, but just taking him out of the game completely and not only giving us the Bat family as like the main protagonist, bold choice. But I'm loving it because I love the Arkham games, but we could take a break. Batman has had enough game love. He's been around for a while now, so he can take a break for a minute and let the Bat family shine, because I know a lot of people have been wanting to play with them as well. So I think they made the right call.
Yeah, I do think we're gonna see Batman towards the end of the game. Maybe 75%, 80% through the game, Batman will come back, maybe be a playable character, or at least be integral into the storyline. Obviously, he's not really dead. They still need to make more Batman games. But yeah, taking a little break from him for a little while and play some other characters that maybe have different styles
It'd
to
be
them.
funny. It'd be funny if they like in the Suicide Squad panel they'd be like, Batman is undercover in a mission. He's like fighting. He's doing something, trying to do something against the Suicide Squad. I doubt they'd be connected, but I think that'd be funny if they
Yeah.
had Batman in the Suicide Squad game just because he's out of this one. But yeah, I doubt that would happen.
it's also interesting how this co-op in these kind of action adventure RPG games are starting to come out. We just talked about Ghost of Tsushima has their free online co-op. Now, Avengers is dropping very soon. That's, even though the campaign's not co-op, you can play up to 4 people in the kind of missions, the side missions or whatever. But this one kind of one-ups Avengers in a way because the campaign is fully co-op and you can go all the way through the game, where Avengers you cannot. You have to play these kind of specific side missions that were created specifically for 4 people. So
yeah, I think that's a game changer. It'd be interesting to see, like, since it is co-op mode, you can do that from the start. It'd be interesting to see if they did end up doing like a DLC or something that lets you do all 4, like, since there are 4 characters you can play with, that you would inevitably get to do like a multiplayer 4-person mode where you're like fighting off like a waves of Court of Owls or something like that. I don't know that, but I think that'd be interesting if they did that down the line, since there are 4 different players you can do.
Yeah, also the developers said that the mystery in Gotham Knights is way bigger than the Court of Owls. I'm wondering if the Court of Owls are protecting something, because they showed the Court of Owls stuff was near the end, and they played the kind of the nursery rhyme thing from the comic book, and then they had those coffins. Anything else about this announcement or this trailer?
No, I'm just excited. I hope it's early in the year. I know they said it's 2021, but I'm hoping it's in the first half of the year, hopefully like February, March, that time around. I hope. I don't want to wait too long for this game. So it looked like what the footage we saw looked done. It looked quality. It looked great to me. So hopefully it's they just need to make a couple more tweaks and then have it ready for the first half. That's all I'm saying. Don't keep me waiting. Just drop it. We know what to expect with these games. Just give us our game and let us play it for the next few months, and that's all I ask.
Yeah, yeah. For that 7-minute gameplay, it was with Batgirl, and he said it was like around 12 hours into her gameplay. So I don't know if that's where they're up to.
He looked slow as hell. That looked like a challenging boss fight. So I'm excited to get to fight up against that villain.
Yeah. All right, so that's our thoughts on the announcement of Gotham Knights. We'll be talking about the Suicide Squad game later after that announcement. Dorian, where can people find you?
You guys can find me on Twitter at Dorian Parks and Rec, and you can find me on Instagram at Dorian Parks, and you can find me right here at Collider Games.
And you guys can find me on Twitter at ThinkHero, Instagram, Dennis.tzng. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/Collider Games. Also subscribe to our podcast feed. That's the Collider Factory podcast feed, where we have our weekly podcast plus interviews and all other kinds of good stuff. So until next time, see you guys later.